to Sacramento State Stadium. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Sacramento State Hornets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I did check in with the Auburn head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the field first. And we take a look at a guy who didn't burn up the recruiting rankings, but man, is he being productive. He scored 4 times in their last game, just under 100 yards in the W. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Offense, quick tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, at a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, if you needed any evidence that this coaching staff trusts their big offensive line, you saw it right there. Fourth down, they go for it deep in their own end, and it pays off.
Come on. Don't you think they thought it was third down?
Somebody on the sidelines got some explaining to do, but he's breathing a lot easier now that they were able to pick it up.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jones wants to throw it. Got the quick pass.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Wormley.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's loose down the middle. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying the left side. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Here's the pressure. He's got him. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, the defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Hard running there. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Look out, he's got room. Inside the 25. Finding some room. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. The RPO, it's complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big...
Makes the grab in their space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
He'll do it himself. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. The officials have stopped the clock as there is an injured Auburn Tiger on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Some misdirection with the counter. Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Austin Mack. Looking left. He makes a catch. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Bringing the heat, and down he goes.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good, easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Quarterback keeps it. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Oh, better look out! They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Might have a chance. Oh, what a cut! And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Alston. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Auburn offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Handoff from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. They'll go play action with Mack. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Auburn lines up quickly.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with him. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
They'll send the back in motion. Mack. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for room. It's raining. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete.
He's going for it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gonna take a shot. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Throwing, Mack. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Makes a catch. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Auburn calls it second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
4th down, Austin Mack. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Shaw. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 4 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I did talk to Sacramento State's head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for room, it's Wormley. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Breaks the tackle. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They'll go play action with Mack. Throws for the tight end. With the catch, it's Eccles. Shakes him in. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play action, and you feed the big fella.
Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. He's got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And it's picked off for the third time today. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Jones wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
On the run, it's Wormley. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go.
Give to the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. Run in the red zone. It's Alston. There's it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good. Out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So
Makes a grab and room to run. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Again, it's Mack. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Austin Mack shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Turner. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They'll go to the counter play. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this.
There he goes. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to the run. Got a little grass. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. to throw. Moving away from pressure. Had to throw it before he wanted. And he's looking to the sideline. It's incomplete.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Running behind that left side. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, it's 4th.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, and he's got enough to move the chains, and they just had to have that 4th down. And after that run, there is a play. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. There's some room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alston. And he's knocked down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Jones wants to throw it. It's complete to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Touchdown, Sacramento State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Auburn sidelines, there are some really good things happening. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll go play action with Mack. Makes the grab. It's Eccles. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Whoa, 22. Where did he go?
Trying to impose their will with the run. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Gonna run it. It's Alston. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Here's a little room there. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Going to the run, it's Alston. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points...
Touchdown, Sacramento State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Mack. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards.
Trying to beat the D deep. Got it down the field. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Mack. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Mack from the gun on third down. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left, so you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation. And let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tie ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.